This is Ananta Sai Lakshmi from Department of English, PP Siddhartha College of Arts and Science. Today we'll discuss the topic The Knowledge Society written by APJ Abdul Kalam. Before entering into the topic, here are some keywords: knowledge, sovereignty, competence, bioreserves, wealth generation, multiple technologies, monitoring. Let us look at the introduction to the author. APJ Abdul Kalam was a distinguished scientist who was born in 1930 and died in the year 2015. He took charge as the President of India in July 2002. His name is associated with the development of India's first satellite launch vehicle SLV-3 and the Agni missile. He received many honorary doctorates. He received the Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and Bharat Ratna in 1997. He was a voracious reader and he also wrote poetry. Wings of Fire and India 2020, A Vision for the New Millennium are some of his works. Coming to the topic, Abdul Kalam says that ancient India was an advanced knowledge society. Invasions and colonial rule have destroyed its institutions and robbed it of its core competence. He says that India is essentially a land of knowledge and it must rediscover itself in this aspect. Once this rediscovery is done, it will not require much struggle to achieve the quality of life, strength, and sovereignty of a developed nation. Knowledge has many forms and it is available at many places. It is acquired through education, information, intelligence, and experience. Knowledge, though closely linked to education, comes equally from learning skills such as those possessed by our artists, craftsmen, hakims, vaidyas, philosophers, and saints, as also our housewives. Knowledge plays a very important role in their performance and output too. Our heritage and history, the rituals, epics, and traditions that form a part of our consciousness are also vast resources of knowledge, as are our libraries and universities. There is an abundance of unorthodox, earthy wisdom in our villages too. There are hidden treasures of knowledge in our environment, in the oceans, bioreserves, and deserts, in the plant and animal life. Every state in our country has a unique core competence for a knowledge society. Knowledge has always been the prime mover of prosperity and power. The acquisition of knowledge has therefore been the thrust area throughout the world. Additionally, in India, there has been a culture of sharing it not only through the traditions of Guru Sishya but also by its spread to neighboring countries through travelers who came to Nalanda and other universities drawn by their reputation as centers of learning. During the last century, the world has changed from being an agricultural society in which manual labor was the critical factor to an industrial society where the management of a new society is emerging, where knowledge is a primary production resource instead of capital and labor. Efficient utilization of this existing knowledge base can create wealth for us in the form of better health, education, and other indicators of progress. The ability to create and maintain the knowledge infrastructure to enhance skills and increase productivity through the exploitation of advances in various fields will be the key factors in deciding the prosperity of this society. Whether a nation qualifies as a knowledge society is judged by how effectively it deals with knowledge creation and knowledge deployment. The knowledge society has two very important components driven by societal transformation and wealth generation. The societal transformation is in respect of education, healthcare, agriculture, and governance. These will lead to employment generation, high productivity, and also rural prosperity. With India carving a niche for itself in information technology, the country is uniquely placed to fully capitalize the opportunity to quickly transform itself into a knowledge society. The methodology of wealth generation in these core areas and to be able to meet an export target set at 50 billion dollars by the year 2008, especially through the IT sector, is a subject that is currently under discussion. Evolving suitable policy and administrative procedures, changes in regulatory methods, identification of partners, and most important, the creation of young and dynamic leaders are the components that have to be put in place. In order to generate wealth, which is the second component for establishing a knowledge society, it is essential that simultaneously a citizen centric approach to shaping of business policy, user driven technology generation, and intensified industry lab academia linkages have also to be established. Becoming a knowledge superpower is a very important mission for the nation. While knowledge society has a two-dimensional objective of societal transformation and wealth generation, a third dimension emerges if India is to transform itself into a knowledge superpower. This is knowledge protection and it entails a tremendous responsibility. It is very important that our communication network and information generators are protected from electronic attacks through surveillance and monitoring. There should be a focused approach to intellectual property rights and related issues, and our ancient knowledge and culture too are the part of our resource base and need to be protected as such.